Hi dear friends, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a new video of mine. Today we will talk about peace and the beauty of peace and everything that peace just brings within. Of course, don't forget to like my video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. I feel like nobody really talks about this because people most of the times, they just talk about healing, they just talk about success and they just talk about growth. But kinda nobody talks about what happens when you find real peace. And by that, guys, I mean like this real peace. Do you hear the birds around me? Do you see the nature here? And once that you find the peace that I already found, something really strange is about to happen. You stop wanting a lot of things that you thought all your life that you needed them. You just stop wanting them because you know that you have everything that you need. You are good how you are because everything is within you. I mean the constant noise, the constant drama, the constant everything. You don't need it. And then at some point, peace enters your life. And this right now is where I am. Peaceful. The thing I want to talk about right now. Peace is when you find yourself. You stop confusing chaos with excitement. And I mean a lot of people confuse it. And by that I mean constant texting, constant ups and downs, and everyone experiences this, and this is completely normal. By that I also mean being always overwhelmed and always having the need of needing something. And maybe for a while it will feel so normal, but it isn't. What you have to realize, and I think maybe you are realizing it now, it is the feeling of being overstimulated, because the feeling of being overstimulated isn't the same feeling as being alive. Try your best being you. What I would recommend to everyone. And just because something feels intense for you, it isn't because it is meaningful. Something really not meaningful can feel so intense for you. You will maybe cry about it, maybe you will be very sad for a long time, but you can always move on. You are the person that makes everything meaningful as you want to make it, and not others. Others can't decide if something will be meaningful for you or if not. And once that you understand this, the meaning for you of happiness, it will change. Your nervous system starts to change. One of the strangest part of growth and healing is that your body starts noticing things your mind haven't already noticed. Places that once feel completely normal for you, maybe they will start to feel a lot of draining. You're going to an event with your friends and you're going there, you're always very excited for events, for parties, for everything. But now you start going there and you don't really want to be there and you don't understand what's wrong with you. But what you always have to know, everyone changes, you change, and that is good. If you always would stay the same, you would be so boring. And we don't want that. We want change. And that doesn't mean that you think that you're better than anyone. Because you are you. Everyone is perfect in their own way. Everyone has his downs and his ups. It means that you just have no principles, that you know your worth, and that is completely good. It also means that you start paying attention on how people make you feel. And don't settle for less. Every person will give you another feeling. Some people will give you the feeling of life is a butterfly. Some people will make you exhausted. Some people will make you overwhelmed. But also some people will make you feel loved. Loved by everything that you do, and they always will have your back. And that's life. Some people bring clarity and some people they bring confusion, and that's completely fine. And the moment peace starts feeling more meaningful to you, you find the love in the nature, you find love within yourself. This is the moment you start spending also more time with you, more time with the peace, because the peace is what you love. The peace is what makes you happy. The peace is love. The chaos will just make you feel worthless, but you are not worthless. Also, a really important point that you have to understand is that you stop chasing things you don't need, things you don't want. You stop chasing validation. You know your worth. Why do you have to chase it? You stop chasing attention from people you don't even want in your life, people that just bring you confusion. Why do you need them? Like, be for real. Nobody needs people that don't treat you right. Don't let nobody ever disrespect you. There is no thing like enemies to lovers. This is just what exists in books. But in the real life, this doesn't exist. That's all a lie. That's just made up by people. You don't need enemies to lovers. Who doesn't respect you in the first time won't do it also in the second. And also do never lower your standards. Your standards, you always have to keep them really high. This is completely important for you to grow in everything that you do. You always have to keep your standards as high as you can. Be high value. From peace you can learn important things. And that is why I always love talking about peace. Peace is so much more than just freedom. Peace is everything that you could ever wish for. And always keep that in your mind, that not everything deserves your energy, and not everyone deserves you as a person. Be you, be happy, be authentic, and let them fall behind if they want to. But you always have to keep your crown up. Peace becomes literally harder to sacrifice, and I think this is like the most confusing part of everything. And it is also the biggest shift that you can make. Once you start to experience real peace, like just sitting in the nature, loving everything that you do, be grateful for everything. I'm listening to the birds, looking into the sky, looking at heaven, looking at everything with love. Then you start to noticing this peace. And of course, then it will become more harder to trade this wonderful peace, this wonderful thing of art. Everyone needs peace, everyone wants peace, and not everyone has realized it yet, but somehow, someday, they will. Over the time, you will start becoming more careful with yourself, becoming more careful with your energy, and becoming more careful with who and what you let in your life. You finally will understand how valuable peace actually is. And as you should, if something is valuable, then you always have to protect it. Don't let anything go through your way. Don't let anything confuse you. Just be in peace, think calmly. Be you. You don't protect the things that you protect out of fear. You just respect them out of respect. Respect to your inner self. And that's something else. Not everything that feels intense is meaningful. And this is one of the biggest lessons life can teach you. Life can teach you a lot of lessons, a lot of things. You always get to know everything new. You always get to know a lot of new things. But this is also an important lesson that you always have to keep in your mind. Things are not that deep. Never take it seriously. If you never take it seriously, you always be happy. If you always be happy, you never get broken. And if you never get broken, you're in peace. And this is where you want to be, in peace. And also, not everything that disappears from your life is a loss. Because everything comes in your life to teach you a lesson. And then it goes away. You just have to be grateful that you learned your lesson and that life goes on. Be always grateful every day. Every day be grateful for the fucking life. Oh my god. Sometimes life looks like becoming calmer. And maybe healing looks like becoming quieter. And that's not a problem. That's not a big issue. You in the end, you will find everything out. Everything in the end will come to you. You just have to be you. You just have to be magnetic. And I think every one of us can be the person that they want to be. Because happiness isn't always being excited about something. Happiness can also just be the completely peace. Isn't it beautiful, guys? Look at that. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So my conclusion is, just be you, just be happy, just do whatever makes you happy, and just be in peace, just live your life. And never forget that you are valuable and that you are perfect the way you are. That's all I could say. Bye. I hope we will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.